Silksong has been in development for 5 years now, and in those 5 years, Hollow Knight fans have been going crazy. They have been beating bosses on mods that I don't think you're actually supposed to beat. No one really knows if this game is actually real, and no one really knows if this game will ever release. One idea I'm interested in is the idea that this game, Hollow Knight Silksong, is in development hell. I'm sure a lot of you know what development hell is, but for those who don't, the best definition I could find was a project, concept, or idea that remains in a stage of early development for a long time because of legal, technical, or artistic challenges. And when something's in development hell, it either never releases or releases in a really rough state. Now, there's been times where things have been in development hell and have released in a good state. An example of this could be something like Doom 2016 and Empire's New Grove having the plot changed like a billion times. But most of the time when people are making video games or movies and they know what they're doing, development hell isn't a big fear that they have of happening. With Silksong, it's kind of difficult to understand if the game is doing perfectly fine or if it is in development hell, because there's a lot of things that go into this. First off, the game is being made by only 3 people, and if they're attempting to make a game that's bigger than their first one, Hollow Knight, then I could definitely see how this could be taking a really long time. It's only worrying because they don't necessarily update their audience very much, and I'm gonna be honest, there's not much I could find on why they don't update their audience very much. The best reason I could find kinda has some drama with it, so bear with me here. What I'm about to talk about is a situation that happened months ago about a contracted playtester that got himself into a little bit of drama, and he had to apologize about it. But apparently he was ranting on Discord about the game. In his words, he said, "I see Team Cherry work so hard to get a game out, and it's annoying to see people disrespect them so much." Then he went on to say that the reason that developers don't issue updates about the game, or in other words, talk about the game more, is that because there is no updates. And I said that without the F word he put before updates. He said the game was being made, and when there are updates, you will get them. He also said that Team Cherry is wary about engaging with the community because if they do anything other than a release date, they will get crucified. And he also said that they hate giving spoilers, so the less info you have, the better going in. Meaning that the less information you have about the game, the more that the game will surprise you when you first play it. My thoughts on this are kind of mixed. On one hand, I can see what he's attempting to say, but on the other hand, no one's necessarily mad when Team Cherry updates people about the game and doesn't give a release date. People are just happy that they know Team Cherry exists and that the game isn't just an April Fool's joke. So I don't really understand what he was saying about how Team Cherry is going to get crucified if when they update the game they don't have a release date for it. That's just a little goofy to me. I understand that the less info you have, the better it is going in, but I gotta say, no one has much info on the game at all anyway, so updating people about the game wouldn't be that harmful. He also said that if I were them after Silksong, I wouldn't announce working on another title at all after the way Silksong has been treated. Okay, this genuinely doesn't make any sense to me. I feel like people would just like if Team Cherry was a tiny bit more active. I think that's really it. He's making all this seem a lot worse than it actually is, but the thing to take from it is that if what he's saying is true, he did give a lot of information. So Silksong could be going perfectly fine, and the reason they don't update people about it is because they just don't want to spoil the game. Regarding how he talked, he apologized for this, so it's not necessarily a big deal anymore. Personally, I don't care at all. But in my opinion though, I don't think that the game is in development hell. I think that there's just not very many people working on it, and I think that they're just trying not to spoil it. So while you're waiting, go play some other games. As Wyvern said,
"Things to do when you're bored of Hollow Knight? Just play a different game."
He's exactly right. But not even just play another game, maybe go watch a movie, go read a book, go exercise, go swimming. I don't know, just do something. Trust me, there's a lot more to life than Hollow Knight Silksong. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed, and yeah, bye.